Yes, my people, I greet everybody, wherever you are watching. I thank everyone that subscribe and always watch our program. There is another one I carry come today. About this one, listen, is very important. Emana May 29, ọnọzikwa nso. Anyị chewe, that man, Bala Blue, Badia, with the onye otu ya, onye isi ndị Boko na. Ọ nwere ya na-efere iru akwụkwọ sensị, mana anyị kpewe ekpere ka anyị ahapụ iwe eziokwu ka m
ugly president that is about to rear its ugly head in Nigeria. I just woke up this morning to behold the news of a bill that has passed the second reading in the Senate to regulate the Christian practices in Nigeria. And I was like, this is not happening. This is fake. This is not real. This is fake news. I had to make my research and found out that, of course, the news is already on the major national dailies in Nigeria, newspapers and other platforms, social media and otherwise. And I want to say this. You know, when we were saying this Muslim ticket is not good for Nigeria, some people think we are joking. Some people call us, we are fanatics, we are extremists, we are, trying to cause disaffection within the polity. And it is going to happen. What is going to happen if Tinubu is eventually sworn in as the president with Shetima as the vice president? Both of them are Muslims. We are going to see terrible bills being passed by the National Assembly to stifle and strangulate the practices of Christianity in Nigeria. Now, we all know that Boko Haram is an extremist practice of Islam. We know that Boko Haram emanated from Islamism. And so can the people who are, the senators who are proposing and sponsoring this bill tell us an extreme militia wing of Christianity in Nigeria? Can they tell us the armed wing of Christianity in Nigeria? But Islamism, we have the armed wing of Islamism, which is Boko Haram and ISWAP. They are going to see war. I'm telling you, they are going to see war, religious war. And that is the worst that can ever befell Nigeria. 1967 to 1970 was just a civil war between Igbos and Nigeria. But the war that is going to come, the war that I am seeing in Nigeria is going to be more deadly. It is going to more deadly than even the civil war. Of course, religious war is a war that nobody will say he will win. The religious war is about to happen in Nigeria. If this bill is passed into law, we are warning the senators, we are warning the House of Rep members, we are warning the federal government of Nigeria, we are warning Tinubu and Shetima not to try anything with the Christians. We are warning them not to try to pass that bill into law, because when you regulate the activities of Christianity in Nigeria, then what happens to the activities of Islamism? What happens to the activities of Islam? Because we all know the people who are causing problem in this country. We all know the armed wing of Islamism or Islam that is causing the problem in the north, and that is Boko Haram and ISWAP. So when it comes to Christians, who will you say that are the people causing problem when it comes to Christianity in Nigeria? Does Christianity have any armed wing in Nigeria? No. Yet they are the ones they want to regulate their practices. What of Islamism? What of the Muslims that have Boko Haram, that have ISWAP?
Muslim.
Have you regulated the activities of Islams? Have you regulated the activities of Muslims in Nigeria? No, you have not regulated them, but you have to regulate the activities of Christians in Nigeria. You are looking for war. You are looking for war. Whoever that Adamawa senator that is proposing and Abba Moro that is supporting him, all these people are even Christians. Christians. And of course, they will use Christians to propose a law against Christians. That is the game. They are using Christian senators to propose a war, to propose a bill, a very degrading, inhuman, human-violated and human-violating bills against Christians. They are using Christians to do the job. Yeah. And I want our Christian brothers who are in the Senate and who are in the House of Representatives to stand up against this. I want our Christian brothers and sisters who are in the Senate and who are in the House of Rep to stand up against this, to stand down on they should clamp down on this bill. It has passed the first reading. We don't even know when it passed the first reading. Right now, it has passed the second reading. A bill to regulate the practices of Christians in Nigeria. They tag us Christians that we are extremists, we are radicals. Boko Haram is an offshoot of Islamism. Boko Haram is an offshoot of Muslims in Nigeria. ISWAP was given to birth by Islamism and by the Muslims. Who are the ones that are radicalized? Who are the ones that are radicalized? And now you are telling us that the Christians are radicalized. That is why you want to control the activities and the practices of Christianity in Nigeria. What happens to Muslims? What happens to Islam? Our Christian brothers in the Senate and the House of Rep should stand up. Stand up and clamp down on this bill. May this bill never be passed into law. Or else you people in the Senate and the House of Rep will go in for it. They will start from you. They will start from you because whenever you stand up to talk about what they are doing to Christians, they will shut you down.
Serve the zoo.
They will shut you down
and come back to shame.
They will go in for it. So stand up.
Hamadika said,
speak against it. Say no to any bill that is against the Christians. This is what we are seeing. Because right now, we are going to be governed by a Muslim president and a Muslim vice president. What do you expect? What do you expect, Nigerians? Well, let us just sound this warning. We are Christians. We don't believe in killing anybody. We don't believe in murder. We don't believe in massacre. We don't believe in invading villages, burning down houses, burning down people's homes, killing people. No, we don't. We are Christians. We are Christians, Christ-like. We don't believe in such. But we will not allow our Christianity, our practices to be strangulated, to be stifled by any rubbish bill trying to find its way into our constitution. We stand down. We stand up to it. We will not accept it. So we are warning the Muslim president and the Muslim vice president to be careful. Tread carefully, or else you will plunge Nigeria into a disastrous, the more bloodiest religious war the world has ever seen. It's a warning we are warning. And this warning, we will spread it. If you are a Christian watching this, spread this message. They are trying to translate Christians in Nigeria. Spread this message. Let it go to international community. Let it get to international community, Amnesty International, United Nations. Let them hear that Nigeria is trying to stifle, strangulate the practice of Christianity in Nigeria. We must stand up to this, and if they want this country to burn because of this rubbish, then so be it. But we are warning them. We are peaceful people. Christians in Nigeria are peaceful people. We don't want to war. We don't want to war. But if they try to go ahead with signing such a rubbish law, such a rubbish bill into law, woo, 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 woo. Oh yes. Onye Barankwa ahụ si were gari ogo.
This one a proverb.
Senate. Nigeria Senate should watch it. House of Representatives should watch it. Federal Government of Nigeria should watch it. The Muslim President and the Muslim Vice President of Nigeria should watch it. Ofuoku ezurelo onye ma ihe. A word is enough for the wise.